Sir, let me move on to the road safety, which is another key area of focus, and many members have spoken on this. Over the years, the situation in our network of roads has grown complex with more and diverse users. Notwithstanding this, our road safety has generally improved. For example, the number of fatalities on our roads fell by 13% to 169 in 2012, and the number of injuries fell by 687 or 7% to 9,073. Our road fatality rate has decreased by more than 50% over the last 2 decades and compares favorably with other countries. But this is still a cause for concern, for it means that on average, there is a fatality on our roads every other day. There is also a worrying trend of worsening road habits and behavior, a point which Mr. Christopher D'Souza alluded to. There are a growing number of violations for dangerous offenses such as speeding and red running. The charts there illustrate the trend. Members of the public are also concerned about such behavior and the impact it has on road safety, as evident from the frequent public feedback that we receive. To arrest this trend, Traffic Police initiated a holistic review of its traffic policing strategy in August last year. This has culminated in a comprehensive plan and strategy involving Traffic Police, its partners, and the community of road users to keep our roads safe. The plan is called Safer Roads Singapore, and there are 3 key thrusts to this strategy: education, engagement, and enforcement. Each of these is important and mutually reinforcing in shaping behavioral norms and engendering a culture of safe and courteous road use. The ultimate goal is to ensure that our roads are safe for all of us. So let me start with education and our licensing initiatives to equip road users with essential road safety knowledge. The Traffic Police has particularly emphasized road safety education for children, given their inexperience as road users and their vulnerability on the roads. In 2012, TP and the driving centers conducted road safety talks to over 35,000 primary school students and also conducted road safety training for over 28,000 primary school students at the Road Safety Community Park. And Traffic Police will continue to work with our education institutions to extend this effort to more children, especially the younger ones in preschool and lower primary. That, by the way, is the mascot, and it's a self-evidently named Mr. Zebra. We will also increase our educational efforts for other vulnerable road users. For example, road safety for elderly pedestrians is one of the key areas of focus for the inaugural Road Safety Month that the Singapore Road Safety Council and TP are jointly organizing in May this year. As Mr. Tong pointed out, motorcyclists are yet another group that we are concerned about. They account for about half of all road fatalities. We will thus enhance our licensing regime for motorcyclists to ensure that they have the requisite knowledge and skills to ride safely. Specifically, from June this year, all motorcycle Class 2B learner riders will have to undergo the Expressway Familiarization Ride course before they obtain their license. This course, which was optional and offered since December 2010, allows motorcyclists to familiarize themselves with riding on expressways. Riders who have taken the course over the past 2 years were found to be significantly less prone to be involved in accidents on expressways. By making the course compulsory, we hope to reduce the number of accidents involving motorcyclists on our expressways. Mr. Gantiampo has asked whether Traffic Police will consider requiring all speeding offenders to undergo compulsory education earlier, immediately after their first offense. We agree that corrective education is useful for all motorists, not just for those who are speeding offenders. So Traffic Police will introduce a new voluntary safe driving course for motorists who have accumulated half or more of their maximum allowable demerit points. This will allow for earlier intervention to correct dangerous road habits. To encourage motorists to take this course, those who pass the course will have 3 demerit points deducted from their record. So there should be ample incentive and motivation. Traffic Police will also revise the retraining course for motorists facing their first or second suspensions to include a more comprehensive curriculum and more stringent passing standards. These enhancements to our corrective education regime will be implemented by the end of this year. The second thrust is engagement. Traffic police will be able to multiply its outreach and education efforts by engaging industry stakeholders such as owners of heavy vehicle fleets and interest groups such as motorcycling enthusiast clubs. Such engagements help to foster a shared sense of responsibility within the community of road users for the safety of our roads. So I'm heartened by the initiatives that several companies have already taken to promote a culture of safety amongst their drivers. Let me give you an example. Potiongtung Logistics Limited, one of Singapore's largest homegrown logistics companies, has a range of road safety management practices. They conduct road safety talks and defensive driving courses for their drivers and have instituted compulsory breaks for their night shift drivers. The company also has a GPS system to monitor the speed of its vehicles. And drivers who are caught speeding are counseled and may even face disciplinary action. On the flip side, those who have a good track record and stay accident-free are rewarded through bonuses in the year-end evaluation. Samways Private Limited, an integrated solid waste management service provider, also provides incentives for its drivers to drive safely. They give awards and vouchers to drivers who have been accident-free, and their driving record is again a consideration when they do the year-end evaluations. We will do more to encourage and promote such positive practices. Many stakeholders, unions, fleet owners, and the like, have expressed support for a collective effort to ensure greater safety on our roads. And the Traffic Police is working with the Road Safety Council, Singapore Road Safety Council, to develop a common platform so that stakeholders can share amongst themselves best practices when it comes to road safety. And we hope more companies will be encouraged to shape the driving habits of their drivers constructively. The Traffic Police will also expand its Road Safety Champions program to the wider motoring community, and through this it will identify and train supervisors and managers as road safety champions. And these champions in turn will promote road safety and gracious road behavior among their co-workers. Finally, as several members have suggested, we will step up enforcement efforts under Safer Roads Singapore. The aim is to encourage road users in general to be more careful and courteous while firmly dealing with the small proportion of reckless and recalcitrant drivers. To this end, Traffic Police will augment its enforcement capabilities by deploying 70 more officers on the road. In addition, TP will complement this force strength by employing auxiliary police officers, so there will be a greater presence on the roads. We will also leverage on technology to boost our enforcement efforts. Dr. Puthucheary raised concerns over red running and speeding offences. Traffic Police will progressively install digital red light and digital speed cameras. By the end of 2014, there will be a network of almost 300 such cameras at various locations. The new cameras have enhanced capabilities to better identify vehicles that speed or run red lights. And Traffic Police will also be able to download the images remotely, which means the cameras can remain live 24/7. While these digital cameras and other measures will significantly enhance our ability to detect speeding and red running, our principal objective is to enhance road safety and to encourage motorists to adhere to traffic rules at all times, regardless of whether there are cameras or traffic police officers present. Ultimately, all road users must take personal responsibility for this, as it is in our collective interest to ensure our own safety and the safety of all other road users. So we look forward to the cooperation of all road users and the community of road users in this regard. Sir, allow me to also elaborate on our approach towards heavy vehicles. Heavy vehicles can cause severe harm in accidents due to their size. Hence, we have stepped up efforts to engage the heavy vehicle industry and educate their drivers. We already have a stricter enforcement regime for heavy vehicles. The drivers of heavy vehicles face stiffer fines for compoundable traffic offences. Traffic Police has also stepped up enforcement efforts against speeding by heavy vehicles in recent years. For example, police speed laser cameras are frequently deployed along expressways and roads, which are regularly plied by heavy vehicle drivers. Currently, heavy vehicles above a certain weight class are required to install speed limiters. We are working with LTA to tighten the existing speed limiter regime by introducing additional inspection requirements for heavy vehicles that are caught speeding. So I agree with Mr. Vikram Nair that it is heartbreaking when children in particular are involved in traffic accidents. So apart from our education efforts, we also want to step up on enforcement to ensure that extra care is taken, especially near our schools. Motorists will receive an additional demerit point if they commit speeding, red running, careless driving, or inconsiderate driving offences within enhanced school zones. Let me illustrate the impact of this change. What it means is that this additional demerit point will cause a new driver who is on probation to have his license revoked if he is caught committing the offence of red running in an enhanced school zone. So it will have a material impact on a driver's eligibility to drive if he commits such an offence. Let me also assure Mr. Christopher D'Souza that Traffic Police does and will continue to take enforcement action against cyclists who flout traffic rules on our roads. Traffic Police issues almost 900 summonses annually to cyclists for various offences committed on our roads, including those highlighted by the member. These enforcement steps and the educational initiatives that I have mentioned earlier are part of a broader effort undertaken by a committee led by the Ministry of Transport to enhance the safety of cyclists and pedestrians. MOT will elaborate more at its Committee of Supply debate. So taken as a whole, Safer Roads Singapore is a comprehensive strategy to improve road safety by enhancing the norms of road use. Traffic Police will be firm and fair in enforcing traffic rules. We will also intensify our upstream education and engagement efforts to inculcate the right mindset, habits and skills for safer road use. So it's important that we take a decisive step to minimize injuries and lives and the loss of lives on our roads. In Traffic Police's dialogues with representatives from the industry and vocational driver groups, there is a general consensus that more can be done collectively to enhance road safety for everyone. Every life matters, so I urge all parties to work together to make our roads